San Francisco 49ers, and he's right back in that dilemma again.
They run it across the formation. Corum breaks it loose. Got into space, picked up the first down.
This is what the Joe Moore Ward offensive line does. They move people. And I love this kid, Blake Corum. When I went to practice on Thursday, he had McVickums for legs. Look at those bad boys. I mean, he is powerful when he's running down the field. They need to keep feeding him. That's their recipe to success.
2nd and 4. Checks it down underneath, complete to his tailback, Corum. They're going to run it. This is Corum again.
But only 12 of them count. And he's talking about the 12 games that they're guaranteed this season. And that...
A yawning hole for Corum. And he picks up another first down. Robert?
No doubt about it.
2nd and goal. Into the boundary. Corum again. North-south. Touchdown, Michigan.
Listen, you're talking about Zach Center and the center, Oluwatimi, pulling around, giving Blake Corum a hole. And when you put him one-on-one in the open field with anybody, whew, they are in trouble.
An interesting game.
Should be a barn burner.
I smell money. Albany, New York. 9:24. Oh, a hurdle by Corum. Getting his Devin Allen on.
Corum's known for the jump cut, so you got to sit down and tackle him. While you sit down, whoop, he goes over the top.
First play from scrimmage. Big run from Corum. Blake Corum breaks one and crosses the 45 and into Hawaii territory. It's a first down. Ignatius here in Michigan. Dad's from Kalamazoo. Tip and toe on the sideline there. Blake Corum gets another touch. Corum is still your back. They give it to him. He's got a straightaway run. Hesitation. Makes his way into the red zone. Motion by Bell. Corum shutting off some tacklers and is brought down at the 3-yard line. Goal line offense on 1st and goal. The handoff up and over, and Corum is in for a Michigan touchdown.
Here's coming right back to him to start the drive.
Already over 100 passing yards here from McCarthy, who gives it right back to Corum. Just one to go here from Michigan. Corum gets the handoff and the first down, and a little bit more. Tripped up across midfield.
Play clock winding down to 2, down to 1. And here's the first opportunity for Blake Corum. And he drives his way down to the 20-yard line and picks up 8. He was in on that last tackle. And now it's Corum getting outside to the 15. Corum looking for the pylon. Touchdown.
Check out right here, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. He's going to come across the formation and just get enough of the linebacker to let Blake Corum get around. And then on the outside, once again, the receiver, Andrell Anthony, throwing a block down the field. Michigan on the board for 6.
Down and goal for Michigan from the 6. Corum takes a hit, drives his legs to the 1-yard line. Back. Corum again, over the pile, into the end zone for a Michigan touchdown. Corum down to about the 12-yard line.
Open as soon as the ball is snapped.
And they'll hand it off to Blake Corum up the middle for an easy touchdown. His 3rd of the first half. Is the I-back looking potentially for his 4th rushing touchdown of the first half, and he has got it.
Shut it down and then ran back up, as you said.
Corum. First down. Play of the drive. Corum. Cut back. Touchdown number 5.
I don't know what 5 out of 12 is, but it's pretty close to 50% of his carries getting in the end zone.
At the bottom of your screen, you can go help him out. And the Wolverines up first down. Corum trying to get outside. Burst of speed. Picks up the first down. They'll start from their own 27. Corum with a lane. Corum breaks it inside. Still on the move. Blake Corum.
He's got the speed, and when he finishes, you know that he is not afraid of contact at the end, getting that ball secured. Nice job up front by that offensive line as well.
8. Corum again with a lane. Blake Corum picks up a first down and more. Look at the bowling ball get down the lane.
The key when you're going to pull a guard in this gap scheme is you got to get movement on that double team. Look at the double team and the tight end, and that opens up the big crease for Corum. He's patient enough to let it open up, and then he's onto the secondary quickly. Great block by Max Bredesen, who came in on top of that double team, Gus, and just shoved that front all the way down towards the middle.
That's right. First down and 10 at the 38. Here's a handoff. Corum. First down. Blake Corum. Gashing the Maryland defense, this time for 21.
What a great job by Zach Zinter. Watch the right guard as he pulls around. First, the tight end comes there, the tackle comes out there, and then Zinter gets that block on the linebacker. Beautiful job. That springs Corum up to the second level, and you can see how quickly he can get there and just attack in that secondary.
9 carries, 89 yards. He's averaging close to 10 yards per carry, Blake Corum. And that brings up 4th down. They didn't get it. Michigan quickly to the line of scrimmage. Here's Corum. Blake Corum. See you later. Touchdown, Michigan. 33 yards.
They're just trying to get this first down, but watch the vision from Corum. He's going to bounce right there. Listen, Michigan in those 1-yard situations, they love to run that. They get down, they squeeze tight, they run straight ahead. It's almost a dive play. But Corum there improvises. He jumps out a gap, sees the seam, and then he is gone because all the defenders from Maryland had gotten sucked inside with the quick snap.
Blake Corum running behind his offensive line on first down. He'll gain 9 yards.
Force you to execute more snaps than you want to.
2nd down and 1. Corum looking for the first down. Nice stiff arm. Picks it up, lowers his shoulder, and gets out of bounds. This kid is amazing. Corum. Corum with space. But you know, you got to give a lot of credit. A 2nd and 4 at 27. Here's a handoff to Corum. He's been a bright light for the Michigan offense as he picks up another first down. Taken over. Corum. And the Wolverines would love nothing more than to really establish a running game right now. Corum again. And a first down. Corum. Submarining forward as he crosses midfield. McCarthy gives it to Corum, hits the edge. Corum down the sideline. Blake Corum does it again. 47 yards. The little big man. 243 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns for Blake Corum.
And twice today we've seen in short yardage situations when they had to have it, they gave it to Corum right in the middle, and then he made those explosive jump cuts outside, and he was able to take it the distance.
Remember Corum last week against Maryland, 30 carries, 243 yards, and 2 touchdowns. 2nd and 6 at the 29. Corum again looking for daylight, and he has some room, and he'll pick up the first down. Touchdown against Rutgers. 2nd and 7 at the 34. And here's a handoff straight ahead. Blake Corum.
Get a little bit of a jump step right when he gets the ball right there, and he allows the blocks to set up, and then he explodes through the middle to create a short yardage situation here on 3rd down.
All out with an injury. And Corum over the right side.
Back foot of his drive.
Here's a handoff, Corum. And Corum turns it up, gets across the midfield line. He missed 3 big ones like that last week against Maryland. Corum with daylight. Corum spun down. First down and 10 to the 22. McCarthy swings it out to Corum in the flats. He'll cross the line of scrimmage and pick up positive yards. And they'll hand it off to Corum. Corum churning his legs backwards and will pick up the first down. First down at the Iowa 29. McCarthy with the handoff to Corum. And Corum, another burst. And it's Corum. Almost popped that one through. 7. And Corum. Corum quietly is racking up some major yardage today, folks. Prior to that run, 17 carries, 83 yards. Corum. And Corum, nice in and out move. Blake Corum, touchdown Wolverines. Oh, he gave him a shimmy shake.
Because he's got it. He can hit you. What'd he do, Gus? What'd he do?
Here,
okay,
right
here it goes. Right.
Right there.
Woo. Okay. All right, Blake Corum, we see you.
Back. And play fake. No, it's Corum this time running with room. Breaks it back. There he goes. Blake Corum. Blake. The great touchdown, Michigan. 51 yards. He's down at the 1.
Well, regardless, the vision and the explosiveness. Right here, he should be dead. Look at that. 4 IU players that are... And he just dips under them. Oh, my goodness. They're all converging. He just dips under them, shows you the explosiveness on the outside, and takes it all the way down inside the 1.
First down and goal at the 1. He's the eye back. They give it to him. Blake Corum, touchdown, Wolverines.
Swing is not something that you would scoff at.
Second down and 3. Here's Corum with a first down.
No more than 1 catch in any game since then.
On first down, Corum breaking tackles, churning his legs. Look at that. Little man go. Blake Corum gains 18 yards on that run. McCarthy, no motion coming up here. Let's see if they throw it. They don't. They run it. And they'll pick up a first down at the 20.
Earlier.
Second and 4. Corum picks up a first down. First down and 10 at the 29. Corum. Ooh. As Bill Raftery would say, lingerie on the deck.
It's one of those plays where you're like, man, do I really want to be in this position right here? Boom. Just gives a great outside move to Devon Matthews. You know, part of this run game, what they do such a good job of is they isolate those support defenders. And Corum is in one-on-one position with a lot of those guys a lot of the time.
Second down and 4. Corum again dragging defenders. Now Michigan starting to lean on this Indiana defense.
Out of the offset eye, Blake Corum. The deep back. And they'll give it to him. Corum with running room. And he'll get all the way up to midfield at the Penn State 41 for Michigan. McCarthy gives it to Corum. Tries to find a lane and does. Blake the Great out of bounds at the 30. And he'll give it straight ahead. Corum again crashing forward. Blake Corum. And he'll hand it off straight ahead. Corum with room. Blake Corum. Bowling ball. And here's McCarthy on the sprint out. Dumps it off. He has his man Corum for first down as he falls inside the Penn State 20. Goal at the 6. Corum in the backfield. They'll give it to him. Blake Corum down at the 2. Play fake. McCarthy. Surveying. In trouble. Just fires it up. And it's caught on the sideline by Corum. At the 41. Corum looking for 2 yards. And Blake the Great. He's got it.
It's your business, and he's done it really well.
Second and 2. Bell in motion. They'll give it to Corum. Corum with a little crease. And Corum picks up the first down. Corum the deep back. They'll give it to him straight ahead. Blake Corum with a hole. And he'll crash down inside the 5. First down and goal at the 1. Corum. Can he get there? Corum. No signal yet. No signal. Touchdown, Michigan. Here's Corum. And Corum still pinballing.
Talk about vision and burst and athleticism from the back, but how about balance? The ability to run through contact is other than their number 0. He comes up, gives Corum nice pop, but the balance to stay there, keep your feet, and continue to churn out yard trying to throw the ball.
First down and 10 at the 35. Here's a run. Blake Corum bounces it outside. Blake spins and picks up a first down. Play here in the first half. Corum. Blake Corum on his feet and steps Out of bounds. He's right at that line to gain.
Watch his Corum. He's going to come out here, and then he's going to get contact, big contact from Tyler Elston. Right there, boom. And he stays on his feet, and he's still able to go move the chains. This guy is a special back. This is why I think he's put himself in the Heisman conversation. Every time he touches the ball, he's doing something special.
Blake Corum with the lane. Blake Corum breaks it back. Blake Corum sprinting. Blake, the great touchdown, Michigan.
They're trying to rotate their safeties, and this rotation is going to bring the unblocked player who's number 4 all the way down on the outside. That's Kalen King. But the problem is that you can block everybody in the run front, and Kalen King is not in position to make the tackle on the interior. So as soon as Corum breaks loose, he's got one guy to beat. It's the opposite safety, and it was a foot race, and he beats everybody to the end zone.
Run. Really needed it so far this year against a pretty light schedule on their way to 7-0. On first down, right to that power run, straight up the middle, Blake Corum. Team would be looking for in a center. Blake Corum dragging Xavier Henderson with him to the 43-yard line of Michigan State. He gets it again, bounces outside, and spins very close to that yellow line. Ronnie Bell went in motion. Corum has the first down. Defensive player of the week. He's the 6th player in history to do that. Blake Corum almost broke free. Broke a couple of tackles, but stumbled after he got out of the last one. Play.
Nice blocking on the edge that time. Ronnie Bell coming in from his wide receiver position, getting a block. And that's only the 2nd explosive play for Michigan in the football game. An explosive play of a run of 10 or more yards, a pass completion of 20 or more. Michigan State with 5, now 2 for Michigan.
They pitch it forward to Corum, and he has his 14th rushing touchdown. And Michigan goes back on top. That's his first receiving touchdown and 14th total touchdown of the year.
And you got 3 tight ends. I mean, they move people around, they shift, they motion. Then here comes a little flip to Corum. And Michigan State had defenders there, but just strength by Corum to fight through a tackle and get in the end zone.
Michigan top 5 in the country in a number of defensive stats, but they played some of the worst offenses in the country entering tonight. Meanwhile, Blake Corum taking the Spartans for a ride all the way to the 23.
Watame, the center, and the left guard, Trevor Keegan. And then just power running and leg strength by Blake Corum. He is the workhorse of this Michigan running game this year and has embraced that role, playing the position.
They think he has first-round talent. On 13 carries. He juggled the ball and got knocked up in the air for a moment as he collided with Charles Brantley. And he's finally taken down by Xavier Henderson. On his way for another 100-yard game. Could get there on this carry. He's yanked down after a pickup of 9 against the number 4 team in the country. Can they get a stop on 3rd down? They are in field goal range. Corum gets bounced forward and perhaps got the first down there.
You just rarely see him lose yardage. He runs low to the ground. He gets his pad level down. Those big legs keep churning, and he's always falling forward. The respect of his teammates, and I think this offensive line might even be better than the group they had last year.
That line opened up another hole, and Corum had to break 1 tackle, and he was gone. A.J. Henning went in motion. Corum. Second time around, he got swung down. Team taking their time. Well, there's still more time they could take off. They snapped it at 12. Corum has the touchdown.
They're doing a really good job of working the play clock down, too, before he snaps the football.
Corum got the first down, so no punt here.
10 and run the football the way that you are running it. So I think there's a lot of sentiment for Hendon Hooker right now, the quarterback at Tennessee, but Blake Corum is the feature guy in this offense, and it's an impressive offense.
157 yards tonight, 5.5 a carry. They are playing great defense. Came into tonight top 5 in most of the major. They hired Mike McDonald away from his brother's staff, the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Corum, first down.
3rd down and 3. Handoff up the middle. They're not going to get off the field. First down and more. Corum into the open, diving, touchdown. Bring it back.
Well, the penalty takes it away, but this left side of the offensive line, this is what we're going to see throughout the day. Their physicality and their ability to generate holes. You see them climb, you see them eat up blocks and really block out the Rutgers defense, but
successful, but they're trying on 4th down. Same formula, and this time Corum is in. Touchdown, Michigan. We talked about how he's been throwing short passes this year, not to start tonight. How about Corum? McCarthy lays a block, and Blake Corum is down the sideline. 1st and goal, Michigan.
the polar will lead you to the ball. That time Zach Center pulls around, stones the linebacker. Blake Corum then breaks the tackle, and how about his quarterback, J.J. McCarthy, getting in there and throwing out a block, able to spring him down the sideline. This in the sophomore.
Handoff Corum, and he picks up the 1st down. This time McCarthy from under center will give a tote to Corum.
For the defensive coordinator, he's happy to see a turnover. That was a point of emphasis for this Michigan defense.
Yeah, they haven't gotten a lot of takeaways this year. Now Corum up the middle with a full head of steam. And down to the 1-yard line. They've had touchdowns on all 3 red zone possessions, trying to make it 4 for 4. Handing it off out of the I formation. Second effort. Corum is in. Touchdown, Michigan. See if he stays up. Yep. And now he gets the interception. Blake Corum. Flag comes in. Corum down the sideline. Leaping over. He's short, but we have to check the flag back at the line of scrimmage.
I think it's offsides. It looked like Rutgers tried to jump the snap.
Defense number 51. Penalty decline. The result of the play is a 1st down.
So watch this, Brandon. Okay, we talk about the offensive line. There's the offsides, and then Corum gets this, and as he's coming up through the hole, look at that ref right in the middle of your screen. Going, he gets essentially a block on Christian Izzian, and that's a big reason Corum was able to spring it free down the sideline. The ref toppled down and fell to the ground.
Show. Between the tackles to Corum, straight ahead, the pile moving auspiciously in the Wolverines' favor.
Yeah, just watch how the offensive line moves the line of scrimmage, and then Blake Corum says, you know what, I'm going to help you out a little bit here. That is what you call bully football. I know Nebraska doesn't want that.
1st and 10. Corum trying the right side of that offensive line. Hands it off to Corum. Picks up the 1st down with a little room to spare. 2 tight ends, 2 wideouts. Corum. Touchdown, Wolverines. Under 3 minutes to go, and Corum again picks up about 5 on the play.
Carson Wentz, if he comes back healthy, we'll see what they can do.
Nice run by Corum. Lacerating that defensive front all the way to the 40.
Running the football in play action to throw.
They hand it off to Corum. 1st and 10. Corum one-on-one on the edge. And he told the DB Hartzog, you better talk to the end because my feet aren't listening right now.
Right. Just making sure Mark Whipple is okay. They can figure everything else out after that.
A very successful coach. Been in a ton of different places. And this is Corum again eating up ground.
Either side was from Chubba Purdy. Both teams need to increase that to have this game either be more exciting and also to help them win. Runs from Blake Corum in this Michigan offensive line, which they don't give up very many.
You're going to give it to him again and pick up the 1st down and then some. Motion sets the top of your screen. Corum, nice jump stop, change of direction.
But they just got to focus on winning and beating the teams that are in front of them, not focus on one particular game.
Corum staying on his feet, patiently weaving in and out of traffic.
Plays right now.
Corum in the ball game and takes the handoff. Boy, look at him move the pile.
Has only got 117 total yards today.
He gets the call again, stays on his feet, carrying guys for another first down.
8 yards after contact, 8 yards on that play.
And they start with Corum, and here he goes. Across midfield. Showing those skills Todd just mentioned. And Bredesen lined up as a fullback in front of Blake Corum. On 3rd down and goal. Corum! Touchdown, Michigan! He runs with the motion man, Bell. McNamara. Lots of running room for Corum. Blake Corum down the far sideline. And out of bounds across midfield. Here's Blake Corum. Turns the corner and gets taken out of bounds. Second pass interference penalty he got last week was really a bad call. Here's Corum across midfield. They can't get him down, and finally tackled from behind.
The way. So there's nobody on the perimeter because of the motion by Ronnie Bell. The tight end Loveland with a nice block. That was a nice play call, getting the corner out of there with motion.
Here's Corum testing out that knee. And Corum spins forward, gains 4. Blake Corum in the game. He started and he will end it